with Roxy. This is an important turning point.
Uh-oh.
The first time where your charms will change the course of fate.
I'm nervous.
And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal.
Uh-oh.
Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? Oh, her brother is the dude Rolo. Rolo and Roxy. Okay. He skipped out before breakfast. Well, no, really, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Uh-oh. Luca, wait up. I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rolo. So you need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What? You're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? Don't mind me, just over here lurking, uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, huh? Couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig is rotten. And the rest of the day were hit with the handsome automatic shrink array. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind. Oh, I do mind. And I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer and the sun's shining. We just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. That's a good saying. March off, you big oaf. Ah, rats. I expect a full report about Valentine's Place. A full report! So, Fitz, what are you up to on this lovely day? Nope. I like how smug our character is. Cool. Dang, you don't want to talk to me? Am I a nerd to you? Freaking chipmunk? Because I know you're not a squirrel. You're 100% a chipmunk. Freaking chimpette. Oh, no, I should have went the other way. Hey, Solomon. Apologies. No time for chit-chat.
Luca knew that if he gave up now, he'd never hear the end of it from Rolo.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go this way yet.
Luca knew that
Dang!
hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Nun Creed's drugstore. Deals. 15 cents. New stock. Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed, I was just on my way to. I just sold the last jar of your grandma's preservatives. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. That's great, but I'm actually. I guess Juniper will have to swing by with more of that lovely little jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still loves me that I am.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. I'd love to sink my teeth into eye on me. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Gotta go. Sweeter than any giant on earth. Ew.
The phone booth was
You disgust me.
part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
He's a real fine woman. It's happier.
Luca peeked up at the beehive.
Mm-hmm.
It appeared to be deserted.
Mm-hmm. That's strange. Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going deep into the weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. On my way to the evergreen forest.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
This might be a horror game. Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that new? Oh my god. Is that sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rolo do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rolo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing.
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained. One more to go.
So what happens if I touch the fence? Do I die? I'm just curious.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There was only one way to find out.
Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in here.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
This liquid's going into town. I saw that earlier. Locked.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
I didn't say it earlier, but the character designs are wonderful. A zipper? Footsteps?
The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Hello? Ah! Shit. Crap!
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
Uh-oh. This is a story about change.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal.
So before I continue, one, the reader, she is an amazing reader. That's number one. Number two, the Chronicle allows me to go back and change those choices, right? So I wonder what other charm, like how drastically, because it'll drastically change the story. So I wonder what other charm, how that would change the story. How drastically. Which gives this game a lot of replayability too.
The end?
Question mark?
I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you.
Excuse me? She said most will end in tragedy. Not some or a few, most of them.
We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a checkmark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
In the past, I bet it would be a little...
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Uh-oh. Make a break for it! What have you done? Ah! Did that little crap just kick me? Learn all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. Sorry!